23. Feels like 23 in the city right now, but there is a bit of a breeze in parts of the area, kicking in that wind chill factor. Air temps, teens at 20, 16 in Newburgh, 19 in Bridgeport. We're at 11 this morning in Poughkeepsie and 18 in Belmar, but this is what it feels like. This is what you got to dress for, and it's 11 in Poughkeepsie. You got to dress for 11 degrees in Islip and Belmar, so it's still the winter coats that we're reaching for this morning. I'm looking at a little thin cloud cover over parts of New Jersey. It looks like the south shore of Long Island, maybe in the city as well. Lower Hudson Valley starting with sunshine this morning, and most of us do get sunshine heading into this afternoon. We'll call it calmer cold, not as blustery, so it's not as harsh, but our highs still coming below the seasonal average in the upper 30s today. We fix that tomorrow. Milder, but with more clouds in the mix for your Tuesday. Highs back in the low 50s. We're in the upper 50s by Wednesday, but that's not the weather headline. This is an AccuWeather alert for the middle of the week. We're tracking showers, thunderstorms, very gusty wind, so it does look like there's something to watch really closely Wednesday night. We'll have more timing and totals for that rain coming up in the full AccuWeather forecast. But Heather, I know it's been a busy day, and I know yesterday was frigid, right? Weather whiplash this weekend as we went from a high of 64 Saturday to 34 yesterday. Today we get about 5 degrees on that, and it's feeling less harsh because the wind speeds are backing off. So we're moving the right direction as a moderating trend in terms of temperature kicks off this week. 19 this morning in Bridgeport and Islip, 23 in the Park. We're at 16 in Somerville and 14 in Newburgh. Factor in the wind chill, and it's not bringing a big difference to some spots, but places like Montauk feeling like 10. That is frigid. Feels like 11 in Islip and Belmar. So still need the winter coats as you head out this morning, and we're keeping them on throughout the day with our highs today in the mid to upper 30s. Still a touch below the seasonal average under mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies. As we zoom into the 5 boroughs this morning, we'll top out in the upper 30s, close to 40. East Tremont, Riverdale, each at 38 degrees. It looks like the forecast high for the Village and Harlem about 39 degrees. On Staten Island will be in the upper 30s as well. So not a bad one ahead of us, but we are still just a little below the seasonal average. But as we zoom out on satellite and radar, we're seeing a little thin high cloud cover, but moving into this afternoon, mostly sunny skies return. So overall, not a bad start to the work week. Temperatures make their way to the upper 30s. You see a few of those clouds in the mix this afternoon. Overnight into tomorrow morning, our lows fall at or slightly below the freezing mark, upper 20s, low 30s. But tomorrow afternoon, that's when we're really feeling the difference. A few more clouds in the mix, but a milder day with highs in the low 50s on Tuesday. We jump to the upper 50s on Wednesday, but that won't be the weather headline. This will be. It looks like shower chances return to the forecast on Wednesday, favoring our northern neighborhoods the first half of the day. But the main event, that slides through Wednesday evening with this strong line of thunderstorms, so we could have some embedded storm activity within that. But I think the more pressing issue, locally heavy rain that can cause some localized flooding and really gusty wind. This moves through on Wednesday night, clearing out into Thursday, but still could be pretty messy as it moves through. Looks like a half of an inch up to about an inch of rain, and that's beneficial. We need it, but too much rain falling too quickly can lead to the localized flooding issues, so we're looking at that. It's the reason we've already issued that AccuWeather alert for Wednesday. So yes, we get warmer this week, but it also gets a little messier by the middle of the week. Enjoy the quieter conditions in comparison. This morning is cold, and this afternoon feels chilly as well, but not as harsh as where we've been. Mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies with highs today in the upper 30s, close to 40 degrees, colder than normal, but better. Tonight, lows in the upper 20s, low 30s under a partly cloudy sky, and then our highs tomorrow are finally feeling a little bit better. More clouds in the mix for Tuesday, but a high of 51s, a touch above the seasonal average, and that will feel good.